got like, okay. Hi, I'm Jahil, and I'm here with
Satan.
Nice to meet you, Satan.
Nice.
How's your day going today?
Good.
Okay, I'll be asking you a few questions about the ISS and NASA, just those kind of how like spaces that our viewers want to know.
Thank you.
Oh, are you ready for the questions?
Yes.
Okay. I saw this in the comments and I thought it was really interesting. Obviously, what sorts of work is being done on the ISS?
Well, Jahil, astrophysicists research outside the Earth's atmosphere, such as the composition of the neutron stars. An experiment that we did is the cold atom. Physics reported this year that the state of matter known as Bose-Einstein condensate.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Second question that I also want to ask is, our viewers, I actually wrote this down. The viewers didn't. I didn't see none of this in the comments. Is day and night in space different than night on Earth?
Well, day and night in space is a lot different than day and night. You know how for about 12 hours we experience daylight, and then 12 hours we experience nighttime. Well,
is it like Pacific time? Like, are you guys in another Pacific time?
It's a lot different. So let me explain this to you. Us astronauts experience daylight for 45 minutes, then 45 minutes of light. So out of nowhere, it's 45 minutes of light, then after 45 minutes, it just shuts off and it's dark. We swap back and forth every 45 minutes, so a full day and night will be completed in 24 hours, 45 minutes at a time.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. That was very
Interesting.
very interesting. I never knew. 45 minutes.
Until I went to space and I learned about it, until I became a NASA researcher, I didn't really know.
Do you like adapt to it? Because I know when I go out of town, I need to adapt.
You adapt the watch.
Yes, I need to adapt.
Yes, you do need to adapt it, and it's really interesting.
Yeah. Okay. The third question I'm going to be asking today is, how long do astronauts sleep for?
That is a very interesting question. Thank you.
This is what our viewers ask.
Because people, they are so confused on this question. I'm going to clear it up.
Yes.
Okay. Our full crew does not sleep at the same time. We have one person who stays awake while the others sleep 8 hours per mission day. So basically what they do is they take shifts. So one person would stay up this day, and then the other 8 people will fall asleep. And we will continue to do that every day until the trip ends. So one person will stay up, do research, do what they got to do.
Oh, so you guys have different missions?
Different shifts, and they stay up to make sure.
Is there like a, okay. That's pretty cool. The fourth question that I'm going to be asking that our viewers also wanted to know, you guys always wanted to know some stuff, and I posted on Instagram, and you guys, commented it on YouTube and everything, so I got YouTube and Instagram comments. What equipment do you use to exercise in space?
Well, as you know, there's zero gravity, so it's very hard for us to just do jumping jacks and just exercise here. So we have special equipment such as a stationary bikes to exercise our legs to keep our bone density high. Because if we do not have high bone density, that will not end well.
Wait, so you guys are telling me
there's
you guys have zero gravity and you guys can exercise by rope?
Let me explain this to you here. So basically, when we are exercising our legs on our stationary bike, we have to be strapped there with some type of bungee cord system. Because if we aren't strapped there, we will float up in the air and then the equipment will fly everywhere, so it's connected.
But is it like different? Like, would I be running slowly, or because of the equipment that you guys have being hooked up, I can run really fast?
You can run like at a medium pace kind of. We use weightlifting machines. The name of the weightlifting machine is ARED, and we use a treadmill. We have to be strapped and like connected to it.
The last question that the viewers really wanted to know, like this was the top question. Everybody was asking me. I even had people, when they saw me in public, they even asked to ask this question. So this is the last question I'm going to be asking, because I'm going to save the best for last, obviously. How long does it take to adapt to space?
That is a very good question. So for several days, due to slight nausea from the change in gravity. So it takes us about 4 to 3 business days to adapt, because we're continuously moving. Like when you're in a car, lots of people get car sick because they're continuously moving in the car, and that's called motion sickness. So it triggers something in the brain, and you will starting to get sick and feel like you're gonna throw up.
So I wanna get this over with because again, a lot of people ask me, when you say business days, is that like mission days? Is that during the day, the 45 minutes a day, or is it like what do you mean by business day?
Well, astronauts, they work. They don't work every single day. They get 1.5 day off per week, like the weekends. They get that off because they don't want to be doing research. So you're gonna be in space, all nauseous and stuff, and it's just very confusing time.
Well, Satan, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your time, being here. Of course, again.